This is a funny one. It's crazy how the name of the game is betrayal. Then when they're betrayed, they want to call out the betrayal. After that betrayal is a revenge for another betrayal, and so on and so forth. It's a snake eating its own ass. See, I look at this stupid headline here, and it says, the Chapitos, or the Guzman family, called out turncoats who joined the Yomas. Maito Flaco ranks in dozens of banners on Culiacan, Sinaloa, July 14, 2025. So they put up a bunch of banners complaining about turncoats. Okay? Put up a bunch of banners. But y'all ain't turncoats too? Everybody, this is a game of betrayal, ain't it? Why put up commercials about the people that flipped? Oh, is that a warning to the people that flipped? I guess. A little late for warnings if they flip. But this type of shit is crazy to me. The Chapitos, or the Guzman family, called out turncoats who joined the other side in dozens of banners across Culiacan. What? Ain't everybody a turncoat in this game? This game is built on betrayal. On Monday, July 14, 2025, several banners were hung in strategic points in Culiacan, Sinaloa, in which the Chapitos claimed responsibility. The banners were dedicated to the turncoats who were once Chapitos or Chapisa key members and decided to join the Yomas Bartel Alliance. The banners were placed at points of high vehicle traffic like Avenue 68 in Culiacan, on top of the bridge located in Malecón Viejo, to name a few. The Chapitos calls out FEA members El Coy and the traitor Godson. This goes for all of the dirty Maito Flacos and Torcidos. Let's be clear that the plaza has an owner, and it'll keep having an owner. You think that with your Mantas, your same shit messages, social media, and attacking the people, innocents, that you've won the war. But those are illusions. You're just hungry for power. And you think that putting people from Durango as terrorists, and from Tijuana, or terroristas, I don't know if that's the name or something, and people from Tijuana that are only coming to cause panic and terror to the civilians of the city, doing acts of cowardice. Here, the only plague and terrorists are you. And soon, we're going to end all of you and everything. And each one of you, Maito Flacos, Volteados, your end is near. Saúl Páez López, Ahijado, el mayor traidor, Seferino Espinosa, Coy, Freddy Angulo, Yuko, all these people. We're not going to get tired of unaliving y'all, one by one, for being traitors. You fit nowhere. And then they put their logo right there. Attention, the Chapitos. Needless to say, the Chapitos lost key members who decided to join the Yomas. Special Forces were key in the fight. The Avendaño Special Forces were key in the fight against Los Yomas in the city of Culiacan, but opted to desert from Los Chapitos organization to join the Fausto Isidro Metaflores Chapo Isidro organization. I've heard a lot of that. I've heard a lot of people jumping from the Chapitos side. Now remember, they have their alliance with the CJNG, supposedly, right? Because all you got to do, if we want to create the narrative tomorrow, all it takes is me, Velez, Young Jizzle, JP Oso. We put on masks. We put on military garb. We go outside with hammers. We make a video, and then, But they said that they got, they got an alliance going. Same with the cousins of El Coyote and El Yuco, both powerful crime figures in the Molcorito area who supported the Chapitos, also deserted. All right, these guys right here. Y'all flip sides. I mean, they placed their bet. Ain't this game on Betrayal? So where's the loyalty everybody be talking about? Where's that? Huh? Or is it people changing their loyalties and changing their mind based on new information, huh? New information is, yeah, we used to fuck with you, dog, but we see you as a losing game right now. So we going to the other side. Where's the loyalty in that y'all be talking about? Y'all be yelling at me about when y'all should shut the fuck up. Where's that loyalty? No. The winner writes the history. Bobby Bacala, to the winner go the spoils. Shout out Mogul Giant. I feel bad for Milo, though. They did him wrong. But who'd he do wrong? What you feeling bad for him for? Huh? How many betrayals doesn't he have under his belt? How many innocent people didn't he, tie to a tree? Again, this is not personal. This is just me thinking out loud about what's being said, Feel bad for what? Every dog has his day, right? Shout out there to the betrayals all over. But where's the loyalty? They was looking for loyalty? Shit. Shout out Landis for the subscription. Appreciate you. Both Ricardo Paez Lopez and Saul are brothers who were indicted in July 2023 for running an illicit Fetty Wap network for the Chapitos. In the worlds I cover, cartel, crime, corruption, there's always one thing for sure. Someone's always watching. Whether it's a wiretap, a rat, or your internet service provider. You're never really protected unless you protect yourself. That's why I use NordVPN. It locks down my connection, hides my IP, and lets me browse safely, even while researching the darkest corners of the internet. Whether I'm streaming, editing, or reacting to body cam footage, NordVPN makes sure that I'm not giving up my location or my data. You can connect to over 6,000 servers in 60 countries. Want to watch something blocked in your region? Boom, one click. Or you just need protection on sketchy Wi-Fi. Automatic. If you're watching Shy Ill Reacts, you already know how dangerous exposure can be. So lock down your digital life. Grab NordVPN at nordvpn.com/ILL. Use my link and get huge discounts. Don't be the one getting caught slipping. Protect yourself with NordVPN. The Chapitos don't have any old school sensibilities. Yeah. Well, I feel like neither side does anymore. Either way. You know why? Because I just covered a story, the 300 days of this war in Sinaloa, and how both sides went back to taxing the people, if they had ever stopped at all. To me, there's no winning side. The people lose. Damn, shout out Mogul Giant. I don't think he betrayed nobody. He seemed like he was solid. He seemed. What makes you, what made him seem that way? We barely saw that motherfucker in 50 years. We heard stories. But yeah, he could have been a nice guy. Maybe. Somebody on the other side of that done felt his wrath. Defending himself, so it's always defending yourself. This is a game of betrayal again. No? It just makes me wonder, because I don't think dude is a stand-up dude at all. And don't get it fucked up. Like, I'm not against, like, I love poor people getting money however they can get it. They not that no more. There's a stage where they flip. It's not about money no more. It's the power. If you don't understand that power comes with some evil, I don't know what to tell you. Mexico needs a reset button. Man, everywhere needs a reset button. America need a fucking reset button too, man. Reset button, revoke button, reestablish, break, building, destroy to rebuild. Cause shit is crazy. And how was he so protected and bodyguards but let them get him like that? But the story of Mayo was always good, defending businessmen. However, Chapo, they say, was the opposite. They say. It's a lot to say. Did they say to you? Did they say that Chapo had 15-year-old girlfriend? Did they say that? Took a long time till I heard somebody say that shit. That makes me sick. 14-year-olds, just sick. And I ain't make that story up. People say, "Shut you fucking writer." I didn't make that story up, motherfuckers. I heard it from the girl's mouth. They say more people don't say that than do, is my point. So we can hear a lot of things. We can hear a lot of things, and things can seem a certain way, but we build up. See, what y'all gotta understand is we build up the story of who we think these people are in our mind, and then we take all of the other little pieces that the internet and the TV and the movies and the streets give us, and you create the image. Next thing you know, he's just some, whoever it is. It doesn't matter who it is, just some dirty motherfucker in the corner doing nasty shit. Alliances ain't shit. Our own government turning on their allies. Chicago has alliances, and that's definitely falling through. Yeah, alliances. We're talking blood vendettas. We're talking about decades of blood vendetta. But I don't know, man. I don't know how honorable that man was. I can't. It's people. Oh, they just so dope. Nah, once you pass the selling dope and you become a psychopath or a sociopath or whatever the fuck your therapist want to call it, you something else now, Papa. You not. We're not the same at that point. I gotta watch for you in the theater. I gotta watch for you at the restaurant. I gotta watch for you. You're dangerous. That I said, my theory is people want to see what they want to see in a person. People don't like truth. They believe a lie. They want to believe the lie. They tell themselves the lies. Yeah, they love that shit. They love that shit. They be mad at me when I be like, this bullshit. When I did the story about the little girl that supposedly beat up the grown man, I wanted that story to be true. The little girl does what the little girls do. She told a lie, and then a grown man took that lie and exploited it. That's just the truth of the matter. I ain't make that shit up. I deducted that from the information that I had. Fuck you mad at me for? Because you want the lie. The lie is sexier. It feels better. It feels better that your heroes are stand-up guys and everybody else is rats. And then when your hero's rat, y'all motherfuckers Homer Simpson rolling back into the fucking bushes. Not one apology in a year for all the people told me I was stupid. Because I didn't believe that this old man was noble enough to put himself in prison to see his children. Stop. Yeah, they're chomos. But nobody want to talk about that part. Some people want to say it's the culture, dirty old man culture. Well, that shit should have died a long time ago. I live 3 exits from the world's busiest border. TJ, San Diego, City of Tunnels. Salutes. Salutes to San Diego. I don't think in history there have been more legendary rug lords than Pocha. I mean, Pablo was legendary, but to me, see, that's to you, bro. That's my point. We put that shit as if it's to you, so but it's not to the rest of the world. You know, it's to you. Pablo was legendary, but to me, Pocha passed his legendary status because everybody wants to root for the guy that escaped the prison in the tunnel, right? Until you realize that, you know, he'll throw a party so that he can scout 15-year-old girls. Throw a big fiesta. Nobody want to talk about that shit. That we gotta overlook that. Nah, I'm not gonna overlook that. The truth shall come to light. You quickly picked up on that bullshit. On which bullshit? There's a lot of bullshit I picked up on around here. Salutes. You got opposing opinions in the chat. Opinions are cool as long as it comes with a good attitude. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all we worry about here. And don't feel like I'm coming at you personally when I play the devil's advocate on this, because sometimes I'm not playing devil's advocate. Sometimes I am. But most times I'm not. I'm trying to change the thinking about this shit. And the thinking of, we can't look at that old man and say, oh man, it's fucked up what they did to him. He done some shit to other people, and they didn't have the benefit of somebody saying, oh man, it's fucked up what they did to do. They didn't have the benefit of that. It's part of the game. The betrayal is going to be there. The cooperators and snitches and rats are going to be there. All of that shit's going to be there. The setups, the stick-ups, the Sauls, it's all going to be there.